Motherfucker.
Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
That are in those training rooms with him know how good.
Because he just knocks dudes out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me,
They're
I thought he was a con artist.
No,
just based off his look.
They're edge.
Holy shit! What the hell just happened?
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Wednesday, November 17th, 2021. Hope everybody's having a good morning this morning. Got a pretty big show planned for today. We'll go over some college football tonight. Got a lot of NBA games today. We'll go over both those. Also, don't forget, 1 p.m. Eastern today on GSR Gonzo Sports Room, we have special guest at Pro Wrestler Alex Vincent will be joining us for a conversation. So make sure you tune in for that. All right, before we get started, don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. Also, we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Both those shows are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can also find GSR Gonzo Sports Room and Easy Money, a sports betting show, in podcast form on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Excuse me. Also, follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all the information about all of our shows. Our daily picks for Easy Money, a sports betting show, also get posted on there. Any interview announcements, that's just where all the information goes. So make sure you follow us at Gonzo Sports Room, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check our YouTube page. We have a lot of content on there as well. We got four pro wrestling shows that we've commentated live from that are on there. Got a lot of different stuff on there. Go check that out. Please hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that. Also, we have check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. We have t-shirts, hats, beanies, hoodies, long sleeve tees, a lot of different things on there. Be some more stuff coming here real soon. As you can see some of the t-shirts here behind us. So get yourself some GWR, GSR, Easy Money gear. All right, let's get ready to start today's show. We've already started. Let's get into the games. All right, 1 second here. We're going to... There we go. All right. We're going to start with college football. We got some action tonight. MAC games are always crazy and always fun to watch, especially when they start doing them during the week. They had a few games last night. Have a couple more tonight. All right, first game. You have Central Michigan at Ball State. Central Michigan is 2.5-point favorites on the road. They're minus 130 on the money line. Ball State is plus 106 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 58.5. Central Michigan is 6-4 on the season. They average 44 points a game. Well, over their last 3 games, they've averaged 44 points a game. They've won 4 of their last 5. They have a well-balanced offense. They average 279 yards passing in the last 3 games. Ball State is 5-5. They've allowed more than 276 passing yards in their last 3 games, and they've struggled offensively passing the ball. I hate to say this because I'm from Muncie, Indiana. That's where Ball State's at, but I just think Ball State's going to have a tough time scoring the ball. I'm gonna go with Central Michigan minus the 2.5. I do like the under the 58.5 here. I think Central Michigan is going to score some points, but I don't know how much Ball State will put up. Ball State is doing good if they get in the 20s. All right, next game we have Northern Illinois at Buffalo. Northern Illinois is a 1.5 point favorites. They're minus 124 on the money line. The Buffalo Bulls are plus 102 on the money line. And the over-under for this game is at 59.5. Northern Illinois is 7-3. They're coming off a victory over Ball State where they won on a last-second field goal. Northern Illinois is 1 win away from being in the MAC title game. Buffalo has lost 2 in a row. They've been inconsistent from week to week. I like Northern Illinois here at the on the money line at the minus 118. And I like the under the 59.5 in this game as well. All right. Is it all? Looks like that's all the college football games for tonight. Let me double check. Them are the only two that I seen, but they always add more on FanDuel. It seems like. I don't know why they don't put them on. Yep, have one game tomorrow night, and then some games on Friday. All right, let's jump over to the NBA. Got a pretty big slate of games tonight in the NBA. All right, first game tonight is the Indiana Pacers at the Detroit Pistons. The Pacers are 7-point favorites. They're minus 290 on the money line. Pistons are plus 235 on the money line. Over-under for this game set at 205.5. The Pistons are 3-10. They have won 1 of their last 8 games, and all 7 of the losses in that stretch have been by 6 or more points. They just don't have much depth, and the rookie Cade Cunningham's been struggling. The Pacers are 6-9. They're the more talented team. Sabonis and Turner should have a big game. Pistons really don't have nobody down low that should be big enough to really stop them. The Pacers have played in a lot of close games. Their record could definitely have a way better record. They've lost a couple overtime games, lost a lot of close games, but I like the Pacers here at the minus 7. And I like the under the 205. Next game, you have the Washington Wizards at the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets are half-point favorites. They're minus 108 on the money line. The Wizards are minus 108 on the money line. They have this game as a pick 'em. Over-under for this game is set at 220. The Wizards are 10-3. They have the top record in the East. They have good depth. They've won 5 in a row. Bill's questionable for this game, but they've been winning. They've been winning games without him. So I mean, they're a pretty deep team. Wizards have been playing well. The Hornets have been inconsistent. They have won 3 in a row. They're coming off a win over the Warriors, which are one of only 2 or 3 teams that beat the Warriors this year. This game here is going to be a good game. I like the Wizards here just because I think they're a little bit more consistent, but Like I said, this should be a real fun game to watch. I like the over the 220 on this game. Both teams are going to score some points. All right, next game we have the Boston Celtics at the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are 4.5-point favorites. They're minus 184 on the money line. The Celtics are plus 154 on the money line. Over/under for this game's at 215.5. The Celtics are 7-7. They've won 3 of their last 4. They're still without Jaylen Brown. They've played better on the road than they have at home this season. The Celtics can lack some depth. Excuse me, I'll be right back. All right. The Hawks are 6-9. They've won their last 2 games. They have good depth. Herter's questionable for them tonight. This should this should be a good game. Okay. But without Brown, I like the Hawks at home here, but I'm not going to mess with the 4.5 points. I like the Hawks the money line at the minus 184, and I like the over the 215.5 in this game. All right. Moving right along, let's move on over to the next game. We have the New Orleans Pelicans at the Miami Heat. The Heat are 8-point favorites. They're minus 370 on the money line. The Pelicans are plus 295 on the money line. Over/under for this game set at 212.5. The Pelicans are 2-13. They're still without Zion Williamson. I guess he has been released to start contact, so he's going to start practicing. But they said he's going to do some one-on-one stuff before, and then work his way up to doing 5-on-5 and getting back in it. So it sounds like he's still probably a week or 2 out. Pelicans are 6-9 against the spread, 2-6 against the spread on the road. The Heat are 9-5 on the season. They're 10-4 against the spread and 4-1 against the spread at home. The Heat are finally starting to get a little healthier, getting Butler and Bam and some of them guys back that were out for a few games. I like the Heat in this game at the giving up the 8 points. Money line's way too steep at minus 370, so I like the Heat minus 8. And I like the under the 212.5 in this game. Next game we have is the Lakers at the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks are 9-point favorites at home. They're minus 405 on the money line. The Lakers are plus 320. Over/under for this game is set at 222.5. LeBron James is still out for the Lakers. One thing that hurts the Lakers too, when James is in there, is they don't have a whole lot of depth on the bench. The Bucks have their own injury issues though. Lopez, Hill, Middleton, DiVincenzo are all out. The Bucks have lost 2 in a row. This is a game. With all the injuries the Bucks have, there's no way I could lay 9.5 against the Lakers, even though the Lakers haven't been playing well and there's no LeBron James. This is a game I'm probably going to stay away from. I do like the under the 222 on this game. I think both with the injuries both teams have, I could see the scoring be a little bit lower than usual. And the Bucks usually play decent defense, but like I said, they don't have as much depth right now either with everybody being hurt. All right, next game, the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Brooklyn Nets. Under for this game is set at 208. The Cavs are 9-6. They've won 6 of their last 8. They've been battling injuries. Mobley, Sexton, Markkanen are all out for tonight's game. For the Nets, they're 10-5 on the season. This is their second game off of back-to-back. They lost last night to the Warriors. Steph Curry went off for like 37 in that game. Harris is questionable for this game. I just think the Cavs have too many injuries. But man, the Nets are a streaky team. It's hard to lay 10 points with the Nets. Especially if Harris isn't playing tonight, because there goes one of their better 3-point shooters. What I like in this game is the over the 208. I think both teams are going to be able to score the ball. Then we have the Orlando Magic at the New York Knicks. The Knicks are -12 on the -12. They're -800 on the money line. The Magic is +560 on the money line. Over under for this game 209. Suggs is questionable for the Magic tonight. Magic just don't have enough offensively. They don't have enough depth off the bench. The Knicks have good depth. I like the Knicks in this game, even laying the 12. Knicks are just too much for the Magic. I like the under the 209 in this game. All right. Next game, Houston Rockets at the OKC Thunder. The Thunder are 3.5-point favorites at home. They're -168 on the money line. The Rockets are +142 on the money line. Over-under for this game, 213.5. These are two of the teams in the NBA that have been really struggling. Probably two of the worst teams. The Rockets are 1-13. Of course, they have the worst record in the NBA. The Thunder ranked 29th in offense in the NBA. So both these teams are struggling. Thunder's a better team all around than what the Rockets are. I like the Thunder here at the money line. I think Thunder win the game. I'm not going to mess with the 3.5. And I like the under the 213.5 because both these teams can struggle to score points. So I like the Thunder money line and the under 213.5. Next game is the Sacramento Kings at the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are 2-point favorites at home. They're -136 on the money line. The Kings are +116 on the money line. Over-under for this game, 226.5. The Kings are 6-8 on the season. Timberwolves are 4-9 on the season. So both these teams have been struggling. I lean toward the Timberwolves here at the -136 on the money line, and I like the under the 226. All right, next game is the Chicago Bulls at the Portland Trailblazers. The Trailblazers are 1.5-point favorites at home. They're -118 on the money line. The Bulls are +$1 on the money line. Over-under for this game, 219.5. The Bulls are 10-4. They're also 10-4 against ATS. They're coming off back-to-back wins versus the LA teams against the Clippers and the Lakers. They're 5-2 against the spread on the road. They have pretty good depth. DeRozan's been playing real well. You still have Levine there. That's Bulls have looked legit so far to start the season. The Blazers are 1-7 on the road. They're 7-8 on the season. 1-7 on the road. They average 116 points per game at home. They're 6-1 at home, and 6-9 ATS, 5-2 ATS at home. So the Blazers have been a totally different team at home than on the road. I like the Blazers here, the -118 on the money line at home. They play better at home. Lillard's going to get out of his shooting funk here sooner or later, and I'd say sooner than later. So I like the Blazers here, -118 on the money line. And I like the over the 219.5. All right. Next game, the Dallas Mavericks at the Phoenix Suns. The Suns are -8.5 point favorites at home. They're -360 on the money line. The Mavericks are +290 on the money line. Over under 212 for this game. The Mavs are without Luka. That hurts them. They do have Porzingis back, but I mean, when you're missing your leading scorer and best player on the team, it's definitely going to hurt you. Mavs are 10-3 on the season. The Suns are 9-4 on the season. They've won last 9 games by an average of 11 points. I like the Suns I like the Suns -8.5 at home. Suns play well at home. Like I said, they've been on a roll. Mavs with no Luka. I just don't see the Mavs being able to score enough points to keep up with the Suns. So I like the Suns at the -8.5, and I do like the over the 212. All right. We'll get back over here to the beginning here. Okay. We've already done college football. Let's see what we have in college basketball tonight, real quick, before I give out my picks of the day. I thought there was some bigger schools that played tonight. Michigan State at Butler. Michigan State's 3.5 point favorites on the road. Butler's undefeated so far this season too. I'm pretty sure IU plays tonight too, I thought. I think it's a late game, if I remember right. Maybe not. I could have swore that's on play. But anyway, don't look like we have many of the bigger colleges playing tonight in college basketball. College basketball always kind of starts off slow to the season because of that. Because you get at the beginning of the season, you have all these bigger colleges playing these small schools, so you get a lot of blowouts and stuff. So the college basketball season usually picks up a little bit more once conference play starts. That's when watching the college basketball and I get more into it. But I could yeah, there's most of these are all small schools. I thought IU played tonight, but I must have mistaken. All right. Well, let's get to. Actually, let's talk a little bit in the NFL for a minute. Thursday night football tomorrow. You have the New England Patriots at the Atlanta Falcons. Patriots are 7-point favorites, minus 295 on the money line. Falcons are plus 240 on the money line. Over under for this game, 47.5. I like the Patriots on the road. I would like to get this under the 7. I got it yesterday at 6.5, which I feel a lot better about. But I would still take it at the 7. But I'd get it before it goes any more, because it's probably still going to go up some more, I would think, by tomorrow. I think the way Mac Jones is playing, a lot of the public's really going to jump on New England here against the Falcons. Falcons have been playing pretty good until last Sunday, and they just got destroyed by the Cowboys. And that was in the game that I thought the Falcons would cover the 10. I think they were 10-point. I'm pretty sure they were 10-point dogs against Dallas, and I really thought Dallas might win that game, but I thought there was a real good chance at Atlanta covering that game. Atlanta got blew out. Atlanta's capable of making this a good game. I just think Patriots right now are playing pretty well-balanced football on the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball. I like the Patriots at the minus 7. I'm ready for Sunday to watch the Colts and the Bills. As of right now, the Bills are 7.5-point favorites at home. I like the Colts at this, especially at the plus 7.5. Don't get me wrong, I can see the Bills winning this game. Also, I can see the Colts winning this game, which I think is going to happen. But if the Colts do lose, I don't see it being by more than a touchdown. So I like the plus 7.5 if you're getting the hook. Nope, they're looking for somebody. All right, let's start with my picks of the day. College football tonight. I like Central Michigan money line against Ball State. Even though I hate to do that, but I like Northern Illinois money line against Buffalo. Okay, and then in the NBA, I like the Pacers minus 7 against the Pistons. I like the Hawks money line against the Celtics. I like the Miami Heat minus the 8 against the Pelicans. And I like the Phoenix Suns minus 8.5 against the Dallas Mavericks. So my picks, just to recap real quick, my picks for today are Phoenix Suns minus 8.5, the Miami Heat minus 8, Atlanta Hawks money line, the Indiana Pacers minus 7, Northern Illinois money line, and Central Michigan money line. That's my picks of the day. I'll get those posted up on social media here here in just a few minutes.
Chromebooks are a new way to laptop. They've got an everything button.
I
That's
hate
an
when it
actual
does
button
that.
on the keyboard that helps you find your files and apps and things online. And Chromebooks are secure with virus protection that's built in.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for. Let's go ahead because I want my.
Which means no more of this.
All right, I want to thank everybody for joining us today.
Secure,
If you forget what my picks were today, just check out our social media. I'll have them on there here in a few. We'll go ahead and recap real quick one more time. We have a Central Michigan money line, Northern Illinois money line, the Pacers -7, the Atlanta Hawks money line, the Miami Heat -8, and the Phoenix Suns -8.5. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, with Easy Money, a sports betting show. There we go. Get back to the music. There we go. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, with Easy Money, a sports betting show. That show's live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're also live at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. That show's also live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can find both those shows, GSR Gonzo Sports Room and Easy Money, a sports betting show, in podcast form on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you watch podcast or listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all the information about our shows. Or daily picks from Easy Money, a sports betting show, get posted on there. Interview announcements, just anything about the show. If you want to find it out, follow us on social media at Gonzo Sports Room, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Check out our YouTube page. We have a lot of content on there. We have some pro wrestling shows that we've commentated live from. We have some UFC coverage on there. I will be getting our UFC preview and predictions out. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have them out this evening. If not, we'll release them tomorrow morning on Easy Money, a sports betting show. So be on the lookout for that, for our UFC preview and predictions for this Saturday. That'll be out, like I said, either later this evening is what the goal is, but if not, it'll be out in the morning. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. We have hats, hoodies, t-shirts, beanies, a lot of different things on there. You see some of our t-shirts behind me here. So get on there and get you some GSR and Easy Money GWR gear. Hope everybody is having a good week. It's Wednesday, halfway through the work week. Hope to see you guys. Don't forget, 1 p.m. Eastern today. We're going to have special guest, pro wrestler Alex Vincent is going to join the show. So make sure you join us at 1 o'clock for that today. Hope to see you guys at 1 today for GSR Gonzo Sports Room. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 11 for Easy Money, a sports betting show. Hope everybody's having a great week. Stay safe. Peace.